Tell the devil there's a door.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got Devontae Smith. He's making some noise for end-of-year awards and could hit 1,400 yards this week. It's the Packers and the Commanders on Sunday night.
The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up here in the booth. And Charles, for fans of defensive football, I don't think it gets any better than this. We get to see the league's best and second best defenses square off in a game where points probably figure to be at a premium.
But hits won't be at a premium, will they? Because these two units, they dole them out. And if each of them has their way, we'll take a 0-0 game into overtime, partner. Very rare to see either one of these defenses.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he returns this to the 22. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. The Packers at 13-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. but there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. The drive will start with an option going left. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
First down.
Now Howell. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action with Hurts. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. And Watson has it right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Howell. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Howell's throw taken in by Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Powell throwing on first down here. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Off play action. It's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Sly able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3, but I'm not sure that that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all, but the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, Hurts. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. In motion right is Smith. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. That's pulled in at the 32. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Second down, here's Davis Price. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Third and long, here's Howell. This pack. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders. At the 40. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara taken down at the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's fielded at the 45. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 2nd down. Howell now. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I guarantee they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this is caught inside the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Rashawn Gary from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. Ezekiel Elliott, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there. These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. On first down, Howell. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tariq Carpenter. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he stopped immediately there. The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing here, Howell. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw again on second down. Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at the 31-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Devontae Wyatt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Howell out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Howell. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Read option. Here's Davis Price. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd down, and again it's Davis Price. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it will be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Howell will throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. A solid stiff arm. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. Throwing is Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. But 1st down, Hurts. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now throwing on 1st down here. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Howell's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here we go now with Howell and the Commanders. Trailing 17-10. A minute 51 on the clock. Howell to throw. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 57 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Washington offense back out there. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here to tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Sly on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense. Trailing by a touchdown. 50 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dobbins with it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what